Welcome everyone to O'Brien Icehouse, the final game of this evening in Ice Hockey Victoria Premier A Division. It is the Demons taking on the Sharks. The tale of the tape for these two sides sort of leading into today's game. The Demons are sitting in second place at the moment, well, coming into the round on 6 points. But that's today probably the live ladder have dropped down to fourth with the Monarchs and the Blackhawks getting a draw. But a win today will see them cement their place in second. So they've got 2 wins, 1 loss and 2 ties for the season so far. And the Sharks, it's been a bit of a sorry tale for them so far. They have lost in regulation all 5 of their matches so far this season. So they are desperate to get some points out of this one. My name's Michael Clough and I'm joining you for this game as well. Looking at some of the early results from some of the other games, the game we just saw before between the Blackhawks and the Monarchs. That was a very, very good encounter with the ties being left 2-all at the end of that. And as much as that was a very tightly fought contest, the first one of the evening was anything but, with the Jets having an 8-0 win over the Bison. As I mentioned, the Sharks would be pretty keen to get themselves on the board. Demons have a real chance to sort of push their way into outright second on the ladder. It's sort of part of a tight bunch. The Jets are currently leading the way. They're undefeated, so they're on 12 points for the season. The Demons, even with a win today, would still be 4 points behind. But that's at a loss, and all of a sudden they're 6 points off top place, and the Jets would have a 5-point lead over the rest of the competition. So just having a look at some of the key stats for both sides there. We're not far away from a start in this one. But for the Demons, leading point scorer so far, Andrew Erzin. Doesn't look like he's out there today with 6 points. Kevin Dow and Gabriel Yaguchi with 3 points. And for the Sharks, some of their leading scorers in this one so far this season, you've got Ruben Scott with 4 points, Patrick Kano with 3 points, along with Jeff Thompson. Goaltenders in this one, we've got Wiley Hodder, who has played 4 games, got 4 losses so far. That said, I think he's been pretty good overall. Goal against average of 3.63, save percentage is probably more telling stat of .902. And for the Demons, Elaine Jake got 2 wins from 4 games so far, 1.67 goal against average and a save percentage of .993. So he has been outstanding winner net for the Demons so far. So moments away from a start in this match. The Demons are the team in the red, Sharks the team in the teal. And skating back now will be Jack Carpenter from the face-off for the Demons. That was Thompson for the Sharks. It's going to be cleared away. Now skating this one be Skrilenski. Played off the glass. Jack will clear the puck, allowing Hockman to skate onto there first. Beats out Fraser. And Demons will be looking to clear. Pass out towards Nave. Couldn't quite find him. So Fraser out wide. Now Page, been a busy boy so far in this game. Was a linesman for the first 2 games. And coming out to play now, Page gets a shot away and scores! Early goal there to Josh Page. I believe that's his first goal of the season. Just found some time and space and went top shelf. So great start for the Sharks, the exact start they needed. So Roberts now for the Sharks. Tomasek stripped to the puck. Thereby go. He was taken out of the contest for the puck. Now Kikuchi takes the blue line. Going to be an important play for the Demons tonight. Tight angle shot was high. The Demons will go back and retrieve the puck. So Page nearly poached the puck on that occasion. Tried to clear it, go Blundell. So he gets it out, looking there for Kikuchi, should get there first. Beats out Blundell, but couldn't beat out second opponent on that occasion, which was Cato. Outlet pass. And as far as Seddon, it's out towards Cato. So Cato now along the half wall, tries to cut in. Gets a shot away, save has been made. Puckers lose another goal there to the Sharks. Ford at the back door buries a puck, and they have made a perfect start in this one. And Jay could not scramble back to get a glove onto that one. And it's the Sharks with a 2-goal lead. So Carpenter now with the puck. Carpenter looking to clear the puck, and he does. It's Nave. Spencer Nave gets it back out towards Carpenter at the point. Pass was probably just a little bit too slow to get to him. There's a chance out for Scott. And Hockman will clear. So Fraser. Battling for the puck. There was Scott Zielinski. Now it's the Nave. Nave just drives in. Save there by Hutto. Scrambling save and a top shelf shot there by Spencer Nave. So Scott had the puck and lost it. Kikuchi. Forced out wide. Hodder with the save. And Hockman will go back. And right with the puck now for the Demons. Gets it out towards Kikuchi. So Kikuchi now cuts in the middle lane. Just delays. Shot there by Go was wide. Caballero clears it now for the Sharks. That will be an icing call as the puck will make its way right then to the other end of the ice. We'll have a face-off in the defensive zone for the Sharks. Getting there first will be Kikuchi for the Demons, looking for Go. Now Thompson. Standing back will be right now for the Demons. Right, we'll leave that behind. So Roberts. Battle along the boards. Rammer gets it out towards Page. Page fires, shoots. Jacob makes the save. So Page with a bit of time and space to play with. So face off, and the Sharks have the shot attempt was blocked on that occasion by Roberts. Hockman fighting for the puck. Now Ford. Gets out towards Cato, looking for Blundell, couldn't quite find him. The Demons will once again look to clear the puck. Hockman has it. And Hodder will, in the end, he actually let the play go, but the referee was blindsided. He did attempt to glove it initially, so that's, in that circumstance, of course, the referees are going to call that as a dead play. So from the face-off, it's the Demons who have it as Carpenter gets a shot away. So we'll have another face-off. So Carpenter gets it again. Just tipped down, tight angle shot there by Zielinski. And that's gone out of play. We've hit the glass, I think, on the way through. So Demons with the face-off, but it's being picked off by Scott there for the Sharks. Scott again. Outlet pass wasn't a great one. And Ross Howe getting there first for the Demons. To Hockman. Now Fraser forced us to concede some territory. The Seddon pass, well, in the end, wasn't trapped on that occasion by Ford. Shot comes in. And that shot was by Scott. Aidan Lindell had the puck. Now Yuga Kikuchi. So Kikuchi now will take the blue line, try to cut in the middle lane. Kikuchi fighting for the puck. Good defensive work in that case by Caballero. Sends that one into the corner. Right skating onto the puck, and that's gone into the Demons bench. We'll have a face-off. So face-off, won by the Demons. Consenho managed to get that in the corner, but it's being picked up now for the Sharks, kept in by Caballero. Tomasek, Page is also there, battling with Kikuchi. Ramad came in, just make Kikuchi take a step back. And Demons looking to clear now through Davies. Out wide. Page with the puck. Davies again. Gets it out towards Kikuchi. So Kikuchi driving towards the net. Hodder with the save. Caballero just, in the end, was just skating around the puck. But eventually gets it looking for Page, kept in now by Carpenter. So Carpenter. To Kikuchi. Shot comes in, Hodder with the save. And after a blistering start from the Sharks, the Demons appear to have settled. They're starting to get some chances. So from the face-off, Demons will have it. Carpenter should just walk in, fire, shoots, Hodder with the save. And we'll have another face-off. 7.5 minutes remaining in the opening period. Nave wins the puck now for the Demons. Carpenter should get the puck back, but it's actually Nave who will clear it into the corner, make it a foot race. So Fraser gets it out towards Ford. Ford takes the blue line. Cycles back. Stolen away by Zielinski. Now gets it out towards Hockman. Hockman has Zielinski in support and then just fires a weak shot in the direction of Hodder. Didn't glove it, but had support. Now Kikuchi tight angle shot. Unintentionally blocked there by Srelinski. To Cato for the Sharks. Sharks looking to clear the zone. They do. Though it will only be temporarily, I would say. Kikuchi now. Pass wasn't a good one. It's been picked off. Davies out wide, looking there for Kikuchi. Cato for the Sharks. Davies picks it off now. Kikuchi has some space to play with. Pass out towards Go. Shot from Go. It was wide. Kikuchi picks up the puck now for the Demons. Pass back. Shot comes in by Castagna. Right. Shot attempt was blocked. Kikuchi. Just looking at his options. He goes with a no-look pass into the opposite corner. Puck is loose. There's support there for Hodder. It's been picked off on that occasion there by Thompson. Davis has done well for the Demons. Eventually it's going to be picked up by Thompson for the Sharks. Here's a chance now for Lindell. Drives in. Jake with the save. Takes the net off its moorings. There's an open net. And Jeffrey Thompson just can't believe that he was denied an empty net chance by a flying teammate into the net. And that was a pretty heavy collision. Almost went in head first. So I'm glad to see it looks like he's okay. Well, that race for the puck is going to result in an icing call. The puck makes its way down the other end of the ice. It's going to be defensive zone face-off now for the Demons. The Page nearly stripped Howell of the puck, now Tomasek. So Tomasek for the Sharks. It's been picked off. Here's a chance now for the Demons. Howell was tackled there by Caballero and flies into the boards. And there's going to be a penalty out of this and a few extracurriculars as well. As I think the Demons, his teammates were not impressed with what they saw just then. I think there might be a couple of penalties to come out of this one. You can see the hold there. And then the hit to a player was being held up. So not good hockey, to be honest, as Luca Caballero and Owen Tomasek make their way to the penalty box. Hockman's going to make his way to the penalty box for the Demons. So we'll see what comes out of this. I expect it's going to be, well, probably a 5-on-4 power play. A couple of coincidentals in there as well. So a bit of discussion of where the face-off will occur. But it's going to be 5-on-4. Just some confusion here. So in fact, it's going to be 4-on-4 by the looks of it. That is 5-on-4. So just some confusion there in the communication with Rob Love and the Demons bench. I thought it was 5-on-4. I could hear him telling the bench 5-on-4. And eventually run away. So the end result is the Demons are now on the power play. And Carpenter has the puck. Pass it back out towards Howard, out towards Kikuchi. One of the quickest players in the league, Yugi Kikuchi. Roberts will clear away. Jake will get it out. It's Howe to Carpenter. Carpenter along the half wall. He's tied up. And the Demons will, sorry, the Sharks will clear once again through Colby Blundell. And drop pass to Kikuchi. Kikuchi will wait for the trailer. In fact, he decides to put on a bit of a turn of speed. Gets a shot away. Hodder makes the save. And we're going to have a face-off. Or is that actually being paid a goal after all that? No, they're paying the goal. So must have found a way through. There's a lot of discussion, but we'll just see here. Kikuchi gets the shot away, and it's, yeah, I think it's that little rebound there. So late in the opening period, and the Demons cut the margin in half. And they win the face-off. Go. Kikuchi. Now Lindell drives with it, gets a shot away, and that will be the end of the opening period. It's 2-1 in favour of the Sharks. They made a great start, but the longer that period went on, the more the Demons regained some control of the match and scored very late as well. So the shot count is actually 10-8 in favour of the Demons. So they managed to actually take the lead in the shot count just as the game sort of changed tone as that first period continued on. But perfect start there for the Sharks, exactly what they needed. They haven't won a game all season, so they'll be looking for a confident start, and that's exactly what they got. We won't be far from a start in the second period. Both teams just in their huddles, getting instructions from their coaches. And that last goal was actually scored by number 27, Ross Howe, for those watching at home. So he gets his first of the season. It's going to be 4-on-4 to start the period. Or is it actually going to be 5-on-5? So again, a bit of confusion at the benches. So 5-on-5 to start the period, and it's the Sharks who do get the face-off. So Howe, goal scorer late there for the Demons. Gets it out towards Nave. Just burns off a couple of Sharks defenders. Gets a shot away. Rebound on offer. Nave picks up the rebound. Forced into the corner. Just a weak shot in the end. Fight on net and it was blocked on that occasion by Barbuto. And it's going to be sent in. That's going to be an icing call against the Sharks. Puck will make its way down the other end of the ice. Face-off won by the Sharks, and Barbuto has the puck. They cleared away. So Thompson gets it out wide. Here's a chance now for Aiden Lindell. He's bumped off the puck there by Yuka Kikuchi. Right there in support. Demons now clear the puck. And the shot attempt there by Castagno. It's just a little bit high. So Scott Goes with the stretch pass, looking for Page. Couldn't quite touch that one up. Then Jake will come out of his crease and play the puck. It's going to be kept in there by Tomasek. In the corner, Kikuchi. Met there by Page. Kikuchi still with the puck and is able to clear the zone. Bite temporarily as Fraser has the puck now for the Sharks. Back looking there at towards Rama. Couldn't quite find him. So Kikuchi. Rama out wide looking for Page. Being intercepted in that occasion by Castagna. Now Fraser with the puck. Davies left it behind. Castagna gets it puck back now. Well, he's attempted pass. In fact, that's right. Gets out towards Castagna now. Has support. It's a go. Go takes the blue line. That's Gabriel Go for the Demons. Caballero gets the puck first. Hockman out of the penalty box. Caballero just strips him the puck and clears the zone. So Ross Howell gets it out wide, out towards Carpenter. Been an important player for the Demons to help get them back into the game. Hockman stripped of the puck there by Caddo and Page on his own. Comes in, shoots in the end, just couldn't quite control the puck and then he was bumped off it pretty heavily without possession. There's going to be no call. We'll have a face-off. Josh Page would make his way to the rooms. He's had a pretty rough night of it. Got hit as a linesman, got hit then. And at the face-off, it's been won by the Sharks. Robertson out towards Caddo at the top of the crease. Stuffs it in, but Jake has a piece of that. Play's been called dead. We'll have a face-off. Scores a 2-1. Shots at 11 apiece in this second period. Not sure how much Jake actually saw that one. But the Pads had that one well and truly covered. Demons win the face-off. Pass out to Hockman, lined up on that occasion. That was by Seddon. Now Ford and Hodder. Blundell clears it out of the zone. So it's going to come straight back in, but it handled a poke check there by Cato. Zelensky sends that one attempted into the corner. Ford now for the Sharks. Colby Blundell. As I trip over my own tongue, Jake plays it out. Draws the penalty. Made sure the referees knew every bit of that one. As goalies is their want. Replay, there was a little bit of contact, but certainly Jake was putting on a lot of mayo and he did draw the penalty, so the Demons go back on the power play. They scored in the power play late in the first period. And it's going to be a face-off now in the defensive zone for the Sharks. And they'll clear the zone. Good work on that occasion there by Scott Jake. Play the puck off the boards. Sanyo does strip to the puck. Kikuchi can now skate onto it. Out wide. Towards Howe. Ksenia looking out towards Howe once again. The pass wasn't a good one. Kikuchi. Kikuchi just cycles, then blows a tyre. And opens the door now for the Sharks. So Thompson just trying to drag it. And Jake makes the save. We'll have a face-off. Just protected the puck. Didn't worry Elaine Jake too much there. So Demons win the face-off and Carpenter looking to clear the zone, and he does. Demons with the puck. Carpenter up against Rama there. In fact, sorry, setting for the Sharks. He'll just clear the puck out of the zone, and Howe will get the puck now for the Demons. Hockman. Met heavily there by Rama. Nave gets the puck. So Spencer Nave. Happy to play that one off the boards. Carpenter winds up, shoots through heavy traffic. Now Hockman. Back out towards Carpenter. Tomasek. Nearly came through and stole the puck. Broke up the play. Lindell and Tomasek. Veteran Carpenter. Managed to clear the zone, but straight back in. Colby Blundell. There, looking for Tomasek. Got a piece of it, but it's wide. Lindell with the shot. Blundell fighting for the puck against Howe. And Strelinsky makes his way to the bench. Jake looking for Kikuchi. Here's a chance now. Shot attempt though by Fraser was just a fraction wide. Fraser gets the puck back. Nave has it now for the Demons. Gets it out towards Kikuchi. He's corralled in the corner. Nave once again with the puck. Shot there by Cato was just a little high and wide. Fraser has it. Cato now in the corner. Plays it back. Kikuchi will get there first. Pass out wide. Sanyandale crosses the blue line. Pass. Looking for go. Umpire has his arm raised. It's going to be a Sharks penalty as Owen Tomasek makes his way back to the penalty box. A tripping call against him. And the Demons get another chance on the power play. So the Sharks hurting their own cause at the moment with the penalties they're giving away. So face-off was won on that occasion there by the Demons. Kikuchi cuts in the middle lane, gets the shot away. The shot attempt though was blocked. Kikuchi up against Thompson. Thompson wins out. Has Strelinsky in there in support for the Demons. And eventually the Sharks will clear the zone. Davies now. Pass. Looking for Strelinsky to skate onto it. Managed to avoid the Thompson check who had him lined up. And Carpenter. Mishandled the puck. Skates back. Retrieves it now. Been picked off there by Lindell. Lost the puck. Carpenter gets it back. That's too much time being spent on the wrong end if you're the Demons at the moment. So Kikuchi out wide. And it's a goal! Beautiful pass there by Kikuchi. And Ross Howe gets his second of the game. Both on the power play. And in that regard, the Sharks are being their own worst enemy at the moment. But the pass there by Kikuchi was absolutely fantastic. So from the face-off, skating back now will be Roberts. Ford for the Sharks. Fires, shoots. Save has been made by Jake. Tied game. And that blistering start from the winless Sharks seems like an eternity ago now. Face off. And it's the Demons will be looking to clear, and they will. Riley Davies gets it out now to Nave. Back to Davies. Howe goes back to Carpenter. Pass to Howe wasn't a good one. Has time to go back, retrieve the puck. Back out towards Jack Carpenter. And Go couldn't trap the puck. So Ford. And Gabriel Go for the Demons. Just try to cut the middle lane. Goes for a shot and scores! Demons take the lead. But in the end, Gabriel Go just given far too much time and far too much space just to sort of walk in and get a shot away. And you have to say there's a few missed defensive assignments there from the Sharks. And the Demons have their first lead of the evening. So here's a chance now for Scott for the Sharks off the face-off. Jakes makes the save. So in fact that was Gabriel Go's second goal of the season. But he's been a very solid contributor so far for the Demons this season in Prem A. Face-off in the defensive zone now for the Demons, but it's won by the Sharks. In the corner, Kikuchi should get there first for the Demons. He will. Outlet pass, unsuccessful. As Seddon gets it from the point into the corner. Scott gets to it first, looking for Caballero, sends that one into the corner. Tomasek looking there for Thompson. And it's going to be a penalty against the Demons. Scott trying to work his way into collect that pass. Was interfered with in the process. And making his way to the penalty box there, David Wright. And now it's the Sharks who will find themselves in the power play looking to tie things up. Shot comes in, and that shot was by Caballero, was a little wide, so Lindell, that's Aiden Lindell now, just trying to work his way through. Drop past the slot, but it's only Demons there and they were able to clear. Being picked off. Zielinski now in the corner, battling with Caballero forward there in support. Eventually Sharks do win the puck out as Ford will just go back out towards Luca Caballero. So Ford. Shot comes in. Jakes couldn't glove it. Ford has the puck back to the point. Now Roberts fires, shoots, and that's deflected into the back netting. We'll have a face-off. 2 minutes 40 seconds remaining in this second period. About 50 seconds remaining in Wright's penalty for the Demons. So kept in there by Roberts for the Demons. Thompson back out towards Roberts. Roberts fires, shoots. Bit of a weak shot in the end. Rebound picked up there by Thompson. So Thompson just passes back into the corner. Bobby Blundell being picked off there by Kikuchi. Roberts comes in there in support. So Thompson cuts in, tries to get a shot away. I think he may hit the pipe on the way through, but it's going to be cleared now by the Demons. Kikuchi has support for McGo. Now right out of the penalty box, Kikuchi, what a goal! Yuga Kikuchi gets the goal, and now the Demons have a 2-goal lead. Look at that spinorama move, then goes out wide. Beats the glove there of Wiley Hodder. Great stuff there by Yuga Kikuchi. And that is his second goal of the season. Amazing thing, he's only got 2 goals. He's very much in the action for the Demons pretty much throughout the whole game. And that's going to be an icing call from the face-off. And the question is, do the Sharks have an answer? So defensive zone face-off now for the Demons. Carpenter has it from the face-off. Poke checked away from him by that would be Roberts, I think, on that occasion. I actually correct myself. That was in fact Scott. Face-off win for the Sharks. Cleared away now for the Demons. And that, well, will be an icing call, but that will be the end of the second period as the clock runs down. And a period where the Demons flex their muscles. They scored 3 goals that period. They now hold a 4-2 lead and look seemingly in control in this one now. So, in terms of stats, it's the Sharks who still lead the shot count 18-14. But the Demons looking like a constant threat at the moment. And the Sharks did give away 4 penalties to 2, and that proved to be very costly. 2 of the goals, 2 goals that sort of brought the Demons back into the game, were power play goals. And just looking at some of the highlights that second period as Josh Page was taken out. I'm surprised there wasn't a penalty call from that. It was plenty late. Definitely some physicality in this one. But ultimately, the Sharks do have to find an answer in this one. They're still yet to record a win this season. No points as well. And they would have been feeling pretty good about themselves when they got to an early 2-goal lead. They've just got to find that mojo once again to get themselves back into it. As I say in the classics, a 2-goal lead, the most dangerous in hockey. So from the face-off, Zelensky just kicks it onto his stick, gets a shot away, and Hodder comes in with the save. Gabriel goes, stripped to the puck. Puck comes in, shot from the point. That was by Howe. Hodder again with the save, and the Sharks are looking clear, but Howe keeps it in, gets it out towards Go. Caballero now for the Sharks. Happy to play that one off the boards. So Ford. One of the goal scorers looking for his second. Attempt though was wide. So Tomasek. Now Carpenter. Again, happy to play that one along the boards. Walensky stripped to the puck there by Roberts. Roberts fires, shoots. Jacob with the save. And Carpenter with the clear. Tomasek. Shot attempt was blocked there by Nave. Now Ford. Cleared away by Carpenter. Soft pass is a good one out towards Nave. Bumped up the puck there by Caballero. Nave still keeps possession of the puck. Gets it back again. Pass out towards Howe looking for his hat-trick. Kikuchi. And there for Davies, and he lost the puck now. It's Aiden Lindell for the Sharks. Good work there by Nave. Strips Lindell of the puck. Gives it to Kikuchi. So Kikuchi now takes the blue line, cuts the middle lane. But then he couldn't find his way through the Sharks' defence. The puck has been left. There out towards Howe. Setting now for the Sharks. Davies has it. Try to get out towards Kikuchi, but it's only as far there as Fraser. Out they pass the poor one. Shot comes in from Davis. The Totter makes the save. And the Sharks will be looking to clear, and they do this time. So Kikuchi. So right fires, shoots, rebound on offer. Ksenia couldn't quite get the contact, and we're going to get a penalty call. It's going to be a charging call by the looks of it. And it is going against the Sharks. It's Aiden Lindell. See here on replay. Oh, that doesn't really show much at all, really. But the net result is it's going to be another Demons power play. They've been very effective on them so far. Walensky back out to the point. Kikuchi. Now Howell. Kikuchi winds up, shoots and scores! Yuga Kikuchi gets his second. And well, that's a dagger in the heart there for the Sharks. Another power play goal. And looks like we're going to have a penalty coming out of this. It's going against Spencer Name by the looks of it. So something must have been said after the goal. Well, we've got coincidentals anyway, so it was after the goal. But it's a 5-2. So we're going to have coincidental minors. 5-2 is the lead for the Demons now over the Sharks. Now Ford. Ford in the corner. And Kikuchi. Let's get the puck out of the zone. Takes himself out wide, but that's going to be an offside call. And we'll have a neutral zone face-off. So face-off has been won by the Sharks. And we've got another stop in play and another penalty coming out of this one. And another one against... Well, it looks like it's going to be coincidental, so coincidental roughing minors by the looks of it. Go is one of the players. Seeing who the other one was for the Sharks. Might have been Fraser. This game is starting to get particularly chippy. So consider minors, but still 5-on-5. Barbuto stripped of the puck. Carpenter has it. So Carpenter gets the puck back. He's heading now out towards Lindell. Bumped off the puck. Still it's Thompson who has it now for the Sharks. Takes the blue line, tried to cut the middle lane. Lost the puck, we'll get it back now. Pass to the side of the crease, and the Demons will clear that one. So Carpenter. Thought about the shot, decides to go for the pass, then goes for the shot. Demons looking to clear. eventually they will. Singh gets it out towards Barbuto. Happy to send that one into the corner. The battle in the corner at the moment. Wright battling it out with, I think that's Ford. Demons win that battle. Now Cato through the puck by Strelinsky. In there first will be Scott Howe for the Demons. Now Cato try to cut his way in, and it's all Demons now as Kikuchi just winds up, went for the shot instead of the pass. Probably should have passed that towards Strelinsky. Battle in the corner. Puck comes out. Carpenter at the point keeps it in for the Demons. Attempted pass is blocked by Caballero. Now there's a chance for Scott. Fires, shoots. The save has been made. Carpenter will beat Lindell to the puck. Carpenter has it now. Just turns Lindell inside out. Gets it out towards Kikuchi. We'll go back out towards Jack Carpenter. So Ksenia has it now for the Demons. Pass, not a bad one either, out towards Davies. He lost the puck. Sharks have it now through Thompson. So Thompson takes the blue line, pass out wide, just on the wrong side there of Roberts. Lindell trying to work his way through, and then will get called for the trip, and a pretty obvious trip it was. Strelinsky now for the Demons in the puck. They go for the extra skater, but the play has been blown dead as the penalty box clears out of the previous occupants, as everyone has served their penalties, and then Aidan Lindell will go back in. And you'd have to say these penalties, and that wasn't a good penalty either to give away there by Aidan Lindell. The penalties have been costly for the Sharks tonight. Already, at least 3 of the goals on the power play. And a chance for the Sharks to get another. So from the face-off, yeah, three goals from 4 power plays for the Demons so far tonight. As Kikuchi has the puck. Gets it out towards Howe. 2 goals for the evening. So Gabriel Go back out towards Ross Howe. Davies back out towards Howe. So that's Carpenter. Carpenter cycles back to Howe. Couldn't get a clean shot away, but the setup was good. So Go keeps it in. Seddon looking to clear, but that's gone into the Sharks bench. And so we'll have a face-off. A little bit over 7.5 minutes remaining in this third period. We have a neutral zone face-off. So Cato just winds up and shoots. Jake would make the save. Gloves that one. We'll have a face-off. So defensive zone face-off for the Demons. And it's going to face-off win for the Demons. Kikuchi just rode the check, got the puck back, skates it out of the zone, goes from one blue line to the other, then tries to cut in. Couldn't get a clean shot away. Kikuchi gets the puck back. And it's hit the pipe. Another chance now. And as Hodder made the save, as Rod Love takes a tumble. And I think Hodder did make the save, and we're going to have a face-off at the far dot in the zone for the Sharks. Some desperate efforts there as Wiley Hodder just stuck the pad out. Then got a bit of pad, bit of skate. Now Caddo for the Sharks. So right to Kikuchi. Decides against passing it back to right. Gets a couple of stick lifts still with the puck. Sends that one into the corner. To Nave in the corner as well, keeps it in. Caballero now for the Sharks. That would have cleared the zone, but it's going to be a foot race. That should be an icing call, and it is now. So we have a stop and play as the puck makes its way down to the other end of the ice. Demons now leading the shot count 21-19. And the score 5-2 with a little over 5 minutes remaining in this one. So shot comes in, the shot attempt was wide. So battle in the corner, kept in by right now for the Demons, tries to get out towards Carpenter, missed him, keeps it in though for the Demons, but not for long. As it's skated out by Caballero for the Sharks, will send that one into the corner. Goalie will come out of his crease and leave it now for right. Carpenter out towards Nave. Nave takes the blue line, fires, shoots, shot was wide, but picks up the rebound. And that's going to be a stop and play. It's going to be called for a hand pass, and that was the correct call. It was a pretty obvious one, actually. I was about to call it a hand pass myself. And he's going to get a penalty for that by the looks of it. So Spencer Nave will make his way to the penalty box. With under 4 minutes remaining. The Sharks, they've got to score from this power play. I think it's a bit of a there's no if, no buts scenario. They do win the face-off. Scott has it now. Gets it out towards Roberts. Roberts back to Scott. Scott looking there for Ford. Tomasek there in support. Try to play it off the boards and the Demons clear. So Hodder. Tomasek bumped off the puck. Demons will clear once again. Roberts gets the puck. So Scott. That finds way out of the zone. So sending pass out wide out towards Roberts. And Tomasek. For the Sharks, looking at his options. Seven winds up, fires, shoots, and that has caught Scott rather high. Still battling for the puck there was Roberts. And I get the feeling Ruben Scott was probably happy he's wearing the full cage. The Sharks clear out the bench, make a full set. Full change of players. Now Tristan Fraser gets a shot away. Jake to save, rebound on offer. The top of the crease. Plays battling for another save there by Jake. And once again, the Demons clear the puck. So Fraser takes the blue line. Pass just the wrong side there of Lindell. Caballero sends that one in the corner. And time now becoming the enemy of the Sharks. Thompson bumped off the puck. Nave will come out of the penalty box, back to 5-on-5. Shot comes in. Jake with the save, rebound on offer. Barbuto looking for the top of the crease. Puck is loose. Thompson has it now. Back to the point. Shot comes in. And in the end, Barbuto couldn't get a shot away and gives away the penalty. Tripping call. as it's a 3-goal margin, time continues to tick down. Puck will make its way to the other end of the ice as the Demons will go on the power play. As they'll be looking, if nothing else, to protect the lead, maybe put a little bit of extra salt in the wounds, as well as Caddo for the Sharks picks up from the face-off. We'll send that one to the other end of the ice, and Jack Carpenter will go back and retrieve the puck. It's a Nave. Spencer Nave now fires, shoots, a shot was high. Carpenter keeps it in, battling for the puck with Caddo. Demons have numbers, finds its way out. So Roberts has it now. Final 10 seconds of the game. Roberts just plays it off the boards. Kikuchi tied up. Kikuchi looking for a hat-trick. Time may run out on him, and it does. And so the Demons claim the win, and they secure second place on the ladder as the winless start to the season continues for the Sharks. No points now from 6 games. There's a bit of talk there. Colby Blundell having a few words with Gabriel Go, I think, is one of them. As Go just gave him the cry baby taunt. But what has been a horror season for the Sharks continues. After what was a great start in this game, they got the first 2 goals of the game, looked really good. But then the class of the Demons started to work their way through, and they took control of the game. I think the big regrets the Sharks will have this one was ultimately the penalties. They got themselves continually in penalty trouble, and they were made to pay for that, as well as the Demons scored 3 goals, which in the end was the margins game on the power play. Yuki Kikuchi looked good, as he always does. Veteran Ross Howe with 2 goals was a constant threat. Looked a really steadying force as well there for the Demons. And so Demons now, they're clear second on the ladder. They'll move on to 8 points, so still 4 points behind the Jets in top place. The Sharks remain embedded in bottom place on the ladder with 0 points, 2 points behind the Bison in 5th place. But we're going to start wrapping things up here. We'll do a quick review of the results so far tonight at IHV, Ice Hockey Victoria Premier A Division. So this game was 5-2 in favour of the Demons over the Sharks. The earlier games, the last game, 2-2 between the Blackhawks and the Monarchs, and 8-0 was the opening game between the Jets and the Bison. So that's wrapping things up for this week. Premier will be back next Friday night, and you can watch it live on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to the Ice Hockey Victoria YouTube page. Hit your like button if for these games, and make sure you get notifications for when the games are on live so you don't miss any of the action. But I'm going to wrap things up. My name's Michael Clough, and on behalf of Ice Hockey Victoria, hope you enjoyed tonight's action. We'll be back next week.